Hi everybody, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Power for Parkinson's Strength and Balance with me, Nancy. If it's Monday, it's Strength and Balance for Parkinson's with Nancy. So today we're going to be working with our scarves, bandanas, or cloth napkins that are about this size if you have those. We will be focusing on core strength, which is really important for our balance, in particular for Parkinson's, but also for comfort. It just makes us feel better when we're sitting up straight and our internal organs are much happier, okay, instead of like this. So core strength, we're going to work on shoulder mobility a little bit. So last week we worked on kind of opening this area. We're going to work on the shoulders with the scarves, and later on, so stick around because we will be working with Gait. We'll work a little bit seated, but we'll do a Gait exercise. We'll work on balance, and we will also work on some core standing. All of this to help improve those symptoms that you're dealing with Parkinson's. So let's go ahead and get started. We're not going to use the scarves right away. Make sure you have your comfortable chair, water bottle nearby if necessary. Open your feet so that they're hip width apart or maybe a little bit wider. Knees are straight ahead, toes are also tracking straight ahead and they're in line with each other. Shoulders are over your hips and you're placing your hands on your thighs so that we can press against our thighs. Lift our spine up about 1/4 of an inch, stay here. Try to breathe here. I know this might feel a little bit tense, so continue concentrating on your breathing. Relax your hands and wrists. Relax your forearms and elbows. Release your upper arms and your shoulders. Soften your neck muscles. Wiggle your jaw. Poof your cheeks out. Suck your cheeks in. Relax your cheeks. Lift your eyebrows up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Squeeze your whole face together. Open it out wide, eyes and mouth. And relax and shake it out. Good job. All right, today we're going to focus on some abdominal breathing because as we start working on the core strength and ab strength, we're going to be tightening these muscles, but we also want to know how to relax them. So this exercise, this breathing exercise is going to help with that. So place your hands on your belly. We're going to breathe in as though we were pulling the air down into a balloon that was deflated in our belly. Now we're going to start blowing up the balloon with a little sip of air. You'll feel it expand into your hands. Sip some more air in and expand into the sides of your waist. Sip a little bit more air in into your lower back and your pelvic floor so you feel really full. The balloon has expanded all the way. And now you're going to press the tongue to the roof of the mouth and hiss out, letting the air out of the balloon. And you should feel, as you're finishing the hiss, that these muscles, these abdominal muscles, tighten. So relax, sit tall. Let's try it one more time. Ready, and breathe in. Suck the air down into the deflated balloon and begin to blow up the balloon into your hands. Sip some more air into the sides of your waist. Sip more air into your lower back, into the pelvic floor. You feel really full. And now slowly let the air out with a hiss. Stay tall in your spine. Keep your chest lifted. Tighten those belly muscles. And and relax. Let the muscles relax. So we're working on, as we inflate, we can relax those muscles. As we pull in and tighten, we're helping with the core strength. Okay, very good. Arms are down by your sides, shoulders up and drop. Up and drop. Up and drop. Single shoulder, lift and drop. Lift, drop. Even bigger. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. Let's roll the shoulders. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Single shoulder roll. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Just warming up the shoulder socket. Warming up the shoulder socket. Good. A little shimmy action here. Keeping those shoulders nice and loose. Place your hands on your thighs. Still sitting tall. Remember lifting that spine and chest. Turn your head with a smooth swivel to the right and center, to the left and center. Chest lifted as you look up and center. It stays lifted as you look down and center. Tilt your head over to the right, ear looks toward the floor, and center, and left, and center, and wiggle it out. And let's turn with a smooth swivel to the left, and center, to the right, and you're getting a little taller as you do this, looking up, and center, chest stays lifted, looking down, and center. Now we're going to tilt to the side and center, ear looking at the floor, and center, wiggling our head to loosen up the neck muscles. Tilt your head over to the right, ear looking to the floor. Reach the left hand down toward the floor. Take the right hand to the top of the head. Very, very gently press. Lengthen that area between your earlobe and your shoulder on the left side. Breathe. And relax and lift your head up. Roll the shoulders. So loosening this whole area up. Let's try it on the other side. Tilt over to the left, ear looking to the floor. Reach the right arm down, reach for the floor. Take the left arm up, hand gently presses on the head, just a little bit. That's it, and release that area between the earlobe and the shoulder on the right side. Breathe and relax, come back to center, wiggle the shoulders, wiggle the head a little bit. So we're allowing a little bit of a stretch and relaxation in the neck, which goes into the shoulder area and upper chest. All right, swing the arms. Loose arms. Elbows are bent, wrists are loose, fingers are loose. Just an easy swing. Good. Now reach. Long arms. These are the stretchy arms where the energy is flowing down the arms and through the hands and out the fingertips like laser beams. Good. All right, we're going to slow this down. So we're going to work a little bit on gait. Right now, we're going to step with the right and reach with the left. Then step with the left and reach with the right. Step with the right, reach with the left. Step left, reach right. Step, reach, step, reach. Step, reach, step, reach. And 1, 2, mirror me, 3, 4. It's the opposite arm forward from the leg that is stepping. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When you're ready, turn your head toward your back hand, keeping this same stepping and reaching of the opposite arm. So this is your exaggerated, natural walk that allows for swinging and a slight turning of the head. arms are swinging, always the opposite arm from the leg that steps forward when you walk. And rest. Let's have some laughing shoulders. Ha, 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 ha. And wiggle it out again. Good job. All right. Hands come together. Cross your thumbs. Let's push the arms forward slightly. Spread the shoulder blades. Now, the most important thing right now is to scoop this pelvis under. So you're actually gonna scoop it under, pull that belly button in toward the spine. Breathe out as you round the upper back and chest, relaxing. Bring your chin down, breathe out. This is a contraction. You're rounding the back. Now breathe in, lift the pelvis on top of the sit bones, lift the chest, open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe out, round the back, so lower back is pushing toward the back of the chair. Breathe out, soften the chest, belly pulls toward the spine. Breathe in, lift the spine, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Round the back, belly to the spine, breathe out. Breathe in, lift the spine. A little bit of an arch here in your back, breathe out. Round the back. Breathe in, lift and expand the chest. Breathe out, round the back, belly to the spine. Breathe in, expand the chest, and relax. Roll your shoulders. And one at a time, quicker, as though you were almost swimming. Good. Arm circle. Arm circle, just let it float behind you. Wherever it goes is fine. It can go straight behind you, or you might be more comfortable going slightly to the side, depending on what's happening with your shoulder. One side might be different from the other side, that's okay. Good. All right, take a breath. Hands right here. Let's do some torso circles. Lean forward, to the right, back, to the left. Forward, to the right, back, to the left. Let's reverse it. Go forward, to the left, back, to the right, forward, to the left, back, to the right, forward. Round your head over. Let's roll up. So the tailbone drops into the chair. The pelvis comes up, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. We're going to do that again, but we're going to add more torso movement. So as you come forward, you're leading with your chest and lengthening your tailbone away from your chest. Side is pretty much the same as what we did before, but when we get to the back, we're going to curve the pelvis under again like we did in the contraction, pulling that belly in. Side, we let go of that contraction again, reaching forward. So here we go. Forward, chest is forward. Side, contract, belly pulls to the spine. Side. And forward. Let's go to the other side. To the left, lengthening the spine, contract, curve the spine. To the right, chest forward, and side, and curve, belly to the spine, and side, and forward. Stay here, drop the head down, rolling up, tailbone down into the chair, pelvis coming up, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Good. Wiggle it out. All right. A fun exercise today. Open a little bit wider, but not too much. Just maybe even with your chair legs. This is called thread the needle. So we're going to take the right hand and bring it to the knee. The left hand is up here. And we're going to stretch it out, looking this way, and then we're going to take the arm under the right arm and reach for the floor. So there's a little bit of a twist here. You'll feel this arm pressing against your leg. Now we're going to come out again and reach and look. If this bothers your arm and you can't do this, you can always come to here or just bring your arm to here. So we're trying to open the chest here and open the front of the shoulder, and then we're going to thread the needle through the hole, that's it, and reach. And open and reach, and one more. Open and reach and relax. Roll your shoulders. So that's opening up the back of the shoulder. Place the left hand on the front of the knee. Open the right arm, open the front of the chest, pectoral muscles opening, and slide through that hole, reach for the floor, twist your upper body, and again, open and reach. Remember that if this bothers your shoulder to open up all that way, you can just go to here or here. Find a place that's comfortable for you. Reach, and one more. Open and reach. Good. Come back to here. Wiggle those shoulders out. Roll the shoulders. Good job. Open the toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Hands inside your thighs. Let's press those thighs. Open as you lift your chest and spine. Release. Open, release. Open, release. Open and stay. Take a breath in. Exhale, tilt forward from the hips, flat back here, long back of the neck. Push your feet down into the ground. Press the legs open and breathe here. And sit tall. Relax the arms a minute, wiggle the shoulders up and down. Press open again, big breath. Exhale, flat back tilt from the hips. Pull your bellies in a little bit here. Lengthen the back of your neck, push your feet into the floor. Press those legs open. Now I'm going to ask you to relax your arms, round your head over. We're going to roll up from here. So tailbone goes into the chair, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, and head sitting nice and tall. Very nice. Okay, toe heel back in. Beautiful. Wiggle back in your chair a little bit. Hold the chair. Lift the knee up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Scooping under, lifting more, toward the chest and down, toward the chest and down, toward the chest and down, toward the chest and down. We're going to do two more. So 2 more sets. I want you to pull your belly in when you lift your knee. Belly in and down, belly in and down, belly in and down. Pull that belly toward the spine and down. Good. Take a breath. Look up and down. One more. Up and down. Good. All right. Hold the front of your chair, lean back. So adjust yourself so you can lean back against the back of the chair. Pull that belly in, belly button toward the spine. Scoop the pelvis under. Again, a little contraction here. Lift the right leg up. It's going to go up, out, and down. We're going to bicycle with one leg. So if you want, you can use this hand on your belly to remind it to pull toward the spine. And we're going to lift the leg up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Let's try the other side. Hand on the belly, belly pulling toward the spine. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. This is our recumbent bike. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Let's do one more on this side. Up, out, and down. Switch sides again. Pull that belly in. Yes. Now this time we're on the bike. We're going to have a little flag up here. Yes. We're going to reverse the bicycle. So we reach out, in, and down. Out, in, and down. Pull that belly in. Out, in, and down. One more. Out, in, and down. Switch. Pull that belly in. Pelvis is still scooped under. Here's your flag for your recumbent bike. And out, in, and down. Out, in, and down. Out, in, and down. Out, in, and down. And rest. Bring your chin toward your chest. Sit tall. Now you can adjust your chin. Yes? All right. Let's pump our arms. Let's add some marches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and clap, up and center, up and clap, up and center. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, clap, center, up, clap, up, center. Everybody got that? So we're doing 2 sets of 8 marches, then up and clap, up and center, up and clap, up and center with a clap. All right, we're gonna add to that, reaching the heel, 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 heel. That's on the diagonal. Coming back fairly quickly. Reach the toe under the chair, under the chair, under the chair, under the chair. So let me review. We have 2 sets of 8 marches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to do the up over claps. Let's start with that. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, clap. This is a big lift. Up, clap, up, center, and march. 2, 3, 4. Chests are up. 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, clap, up, center, and up, clap, up, center. Now heel, 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 heel. To the diagonal side. Stretch the back of the leg. Toe under the chair and toe. Toe, toe, toe. Good. Take a breath. Let's do the whole thing a little bit faster. 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, clap, up, in, up, clap, up, in. You can do this. Push yourself a little bit. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, clap, in, up, clap, in, up, clap, in, up, clap, up, in, heel, together, heel, together. Keep going. Heel, together, heel, together. Turn out, heel, together, heel, together, heel, together. We're doing it. Toe under, toe under, toe under, toe under. Good job. Take a breath. Woo! Okay, getting those heart rates up just a little bit. Working the legs, warming them up. Hands right here. Lifting your chest and spine, little jumps. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Good. All right. Let's grab our scarves. Now remember, when we're holding our scarves, bandanas, or napkins, we want a little bit of fabric hanging below our hands, yes? So, we're going to start by warming up our wrists a little bit. So stir, 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 out to the side. Move those wrists, make little circles. Good, all right. Now we're gonna swing forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Now we're gonna take it a little bit bigger. So really reach back. There's that belly pulling into the spine. Forward, pull back. Forward, pull back. Two more of these. Forward, pull back. Forward, pull back. And rest. Take a breath. Open out. Cross. Out. Cross. Alternate which arm goes on top. Open, cross. Two more. Open, cross, open, cross. Release. Roll your shoulders. Arm circle, backstroke, backstroke. These have to be big to get that scarf all the way around. Good job. All right, our arms should be and shoulders should be loose enough to do all of this now. Bring your arms over to this side. We're going to go up and over, so we have up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Now we're going to do our legs at the same time. So we're going to go up and over, up and over, up and over, just the right leg, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Switch sides. Up and over, bellies in when you do this. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Good. So we're working our hip sockets. We're forcing our core muscles to work when the leg is off the floor. Yes? So tilt all the way to the right side. Lift the left leg up. Now your derriere on the left side should be almost off the chair. Take your right arm up, wave your scarf, wave your foot, wave your scarf, wave your foot, wave your scarf, wave your foot, and come down. Core work happening right there with those muscles that go up along the spine. Tilt to the other side. Scoop up that right leg now and hold it there. Derriere is almost off the chair or off the chair. Left arm up, waving that scarf, waving your foot. And waving the scarf, waving the foot. One more time. Waving the scarf, waving the foot. And come down. Wiggle it out. All right. So we're going to bring the scarves together and hold both ends. So this is pulling kind of taut, as though we're pulling a strap. We've done strap exercises before. Open your legs a little bit wider. We're going to reach forward and then pull back, pushing forward with your arms. So bellies are pulling in here. Lift up and forward, up and back. These are small. Forward, this is almost like a sit-up, and a little bit back. If this bothers your lower back, you may do it smaller or stop. Forward, and really pull that belly into the spine. Forward, pull the belly into the spine. One more. And sit up tall. Relax your arms. Good job. Bring your legs closer together. We're going to do the same thing to the diagonal. So we've twisted the upper body. The lower body is still facing straight ahead. Bellies are pulling in. We're going to reach forward and pull back. Getting those oblique muscles, transverse obliques. Reach, pull back, belly toward the spine. And 4, straight arms. 3, pull those bellies toward the spine. 2, 1. Good. Relax, wiggle your shoulders. Switch to the other side, take a breath. Smile, belly's pulling in a little bit, and reach, pull back, belly toward the spine. Reach, pull back, reach, pull back, reach, pull back. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And rest. Roll those shoulders. So getting some strong arms, strong shoulders, strong cores. Reach forward and up. If this bothers you, you can stay here, you can come down to here. That's almost in my face. But if you can, take the scarves slightly behind your head, just a tiny bit. So relax your belly and come forward. And again, relax your belly and come forward. And one more time. So we're relaxing those muscles and come forward and rest. We're stretching the shoulder sockets, relaxing the belly muscles all at the same time. Okay. Turn to the side, hold on to the scarves again by the ends. Throw the scarves up and down, up and down. Slide the front leg slightly behind you here, just to a comfortable position. Knee is going to be down, your back foot is on the ball of the foot. This is our pretend cheerleader jump, and we look up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Kick, swing to the other side. That was a little fancy move. Okay, just move yourself to the other corner of your chair so you're facing the left corner now. We're going to swing the arms up and down, slide that front leg behind you slightly, knee is down, ball of the foot, and here we go. Up and down, up, look up and down, look up and down. One more, big cheerleading jump, good. And come in, little kick, come to center, take a breath, and relax, good. Roll your shoulders. All right, last thing with the scarves, we have forward, back, out, cross, up, down. Forward, back, out, cross, up, down. Forward, back, out, cross, up, down. Forward, back, out, cross. One more for good measure. Forward, back, out, cross, up, down. Woo! All right, let's put our scarves away. And we are going to stand up now. Now remember, you can always do this. You can always do this sitting if you need to. I'm going to put my scarves over there. Wiggle forward. Relax the arms. We're going to open our legs, pull the heels slightly behind our knees, rock 4 times to get up. Now, if you need to do it this way and come up on a diagonal, that's fine. If you have a walker and you want to put it in front and get up there, good one. If you've got a table in front of you or a counter, you can reach forward. So push against the floor, toes down, and lift and release. Lift and release. Lift, pushing down. Now pushing down and pushing the head up. Stand nice and tall. Lift your chest and spine. Get your bearings. Clear focus. Clap. Get your beat. Step, step, step. Walking around to the back of your chair. So I'm going to move the chair forward so you can still see me. Marching. We step out, out, in. These are big steps. Out, out, in. Just marching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out, out, in, out, out, in. Now your ankles should be right under your hip sockets. Shoulders are over your hips, chin resting on the imaginary shelf. Let's have a little bend, stretch, heels off, come down. Bend, stretch, heels off, come down. Bend, stretch, heels off, down. Bend, stretch, heels off, and down. Let's try that again. Bend, stretch, heels off, down. Bend, stretch, heels off, down. Watch. Bend, stretch, heels off, down. Bend, stretch, heels off, down. Bend, stretch, heels off, down. Bellies are sliding up under your ribs, and bellies sliding under your ribs. That's it. Good job. So already working the core muscles, the ones that go up the spine and the bellies as well. Open wide. I'm going to turn my chair to the side. We're going to squat. So we're going to squat, sticking our derriere out, pulling the belly in, and then lifting, shoulders right over the pelvis. Squat, lift, belly in, shoulders over the hips. 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 Very important exercise for getting from seated position to standing. So if you were sitting, you might do this. Belly in, shoulders over the hips. Belly in, shoulders over the hips. Yes? Okay, I'll give you 2 more of those if you were sitting. All right. Today, turn your toes out. Let's do a little bit of a side shift first. Side shift, side shift, side shift. Just working on shifting the weight, pushing back to center, shifting the weight, pushing back to center. That's it. Good. Now, toes straight ahead, shifting back and forward, back and forward. Shoulders try to stay over the pelvis here, as opposed to sticking this out. 2 more. Good. All right, we're going to do an exercise for gait. So I'm going to keep my chair here. I want you to turn to face the right side. So you're here, you're facing the right side. Your left hand is on the chair. You're going to step with your left foot, that's the one closest to the chair, and reach with your right hand. Step, back in. So it's a shift, back in, shift, back in, shift, back in. Slight turn. So we're going to do a little pie turn, open the foot, close the foot, open the foot, close the foot, open the foot, close the foot. Let's try it to the other side. Right hand is on the chair. The leg closest to the chair is going to step out. The opposite arm is going to reach forward with the step. Step, push back. Step, push back. Step, push back. Step, push back. Pie wedge, half turn, toe opens, close with the other foot. Open, close with the other foot. Open, close with the other foot. Now, for those of you who lead with your toes and shuffle, we're going to lead with our heel this time. Same movement, but as you step out, the heel leads. Heel, push back. Heel, exaggerating, push back. Take that big step. Opposite arm, heel leading. Let's do one more on this side. Heel, push back. Pie wedge turn, toe opens, other foot comes in, toe opens, other foot comes in, toe opens, other foot comes in. Right hand, right leg stepping, the one closest to the chair, and here we go, heel leading. Heel, come back. Step forward, come back. Step forward, leading with the heel. Opposite arm, reaching forward. One more. Good job. Turn back to the back of the chair. Step out. Little knee bend, stretch, lift the heels down. Little knee bend, stretch, lift the heels down. Little knee bend, stretch, lift the heels. Pull your belly up, reach out and hold. Heels are off, reach out and hold. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Come down, bend. Straighten. Bend a little more. Straighten. Bend as much as you can. Pull your skinny jeans on. Okay, that's our core work right there. Drop your tailbone down. Squish your toothpaste tube and send the toothpaste going through your spine out the top of your head. Hold it right there, breathe out, grow an inch. Let go with one hand, wipe some toothpaste, and with the other, wipe some toothpaste, and open wide. All right, balancing here, pull those bellies in slightly toward the spine. You can even tighten your glutes a little bit to help with the core work. Good. All right, show me that you are the stars that you are. Shimmer, glitter, twinkle, smile. Take your bow. Take your bow. Bend your knees, toe heel in. Hula hoop your hips. Reverse. And let's come back to have a seat. Feel the chair with the backs of your legs. Bellies in. Open your legs a little wide. Bellies in, squat, we just did this. Slowly lower into the chair. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Take a breath. Look up. Exhale. Take a breath. Arms float up. Exhale. Take a breath. Relax those bellies. Place your hands on your belly to finish. Breathe in. Fill up the balloon into your hands, the sides of your waist, your lower back, your pelvic floor, and a slow hiss out. Relax the belly, not too tight. And finish. All right, so there we have it today. Worked on the core. We worked on core in our balancing. We worked on gait with opposite arm and leg. Also stepping out with the heel leading with the opposite arm from the leg, yes. And we worked on shoulder flexibility. You even got that thread the needle, as well as some really nice stretching with the scarves. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, you can shoot them my way. And don't forget to continue taking classes all week long. We've got some great things in store for you. So please, if you get our emails, watch for our Riding the Waves fundraiser that's coming up, and you can help us out with that. That starts next week and goes on for a week. And I'm going to sign off now by saying be well, be safe, no falling, because we're working our core muscles, and that's going to help us with our balance and falling. And I'll see you again next week. Love you all. Bye.